Ravenwood, a small town, simple, quiet.
I lived a peaceful life working as a mechanic.
As the school teacher, I cared deeply for my students.
As the town sheriff, I was a man of few words but unwavering courage.
I was a high school student dreaming of a brighter future.
I worked tirelessly in my secluded lab on the outskirts of town.
They were strangers, connected only by their shared home. Life was slow in Ravenwood, peaceful, until it wasn't. No one could have predicted the storm that was about to engulf their lives. A storm that began with a whisper, a rumor of a strange illness in a neighboring town. Little did they know, a darkness was spreading. It lurked closer, unseen, unheard, ready to consume everything they held dear. The calm before the storm was deceptive. It was the silence before a scream. It started slowly. A fever, a cough, then the aggression, the biting. The news spread like wildfire, but it was already too late. The virus, once confined, had breached its barriers, reaching the unsuspecting town of Ravenwood. Panic ensued. The virus spread with terrifying speed. People transformed before their eyes, their humanity swallowed by a primal hunger.
I was working in my garage when I heard the screams.
I was grading papers in the quiet of my home when I saw the terror reflected in the eyes of my neighbors.
I was responding to a routine call when I found myself facing a nightmare.
I was walking home from school when I witnessed the world I knew crumble around me.
Their lives, once defined by normalcy, were shattered. They were thrust into a fight for survival, a desperate struggle against the relentless tide of the undead. In the face of unimaginable horror, they found each other.
With quick thinking and resourcefulness, I became a protector.
My compassion amplified by the crisis, I transformed into a beacon of hope.
My stoicism tested like never before, I remained a symbol of strength.
My youthful fear replaced by a fierce determination, I became their scout, my agility proving invaluable.
Driven by instinct and a shared will to survive, they sought refuge in Ethan's fortified garage. Surrounded by the undead, they made a pact. They would fight, they would survive, they would find a way out of this nightmare. Their bond, forged in the fires of chaos, held them together. Trapped, the school and the sewers. Their sanctuary was short-lived. The relentless undead horde forced them to flee, their desperate escape leading them to the local high school.
This place, it used to be a symbol of learning and hope. Now it's our battleground.
They fought their way through classrooms and corridors, the air thick with the stench of decay and the echoes of their own fear. Each room cleared, each hallway secured came at a cost.
We're running out of time. We need to move now.
Their only option, the sewers. A labyrinth of darkness, the air heavy with the stench of mildew and something far more sinister.
Keep moving, everyone. We can't afford to stop.
They waded through the grime, the silence broken only by their own ragged breathing and the dripping of water. The sewers tested their resolve, pushing them to the brink of despair.
We have to keep going. Dr. Monroe's lab is our last sanctuary.
But they pressed on, their hope fueled by the promise of reaching Dr. Monroe's lab. Dr. Monroe's lab, a fortress of steel and technology, offered a stark contrast to the decaying world outside. The scientist, once an enigma, revealed his secret.
I've been studying the virus, searching for a cure, but my research came at a cost. I was bitten. I am now one of them.
His work, however, was not in vain. He had developed a serum, a possible antidote.
This serum, it might be our only hope, but it's untested. It's a gamble.
The weight of their dwindling hope rested on a single vial. They faced their final stand, a desperate battle against a relentless horde, fueled by the slim chance of Dr. Monroe's serum.
We can do this. We have to.
Ethan, armed with his ingenuity, turned scrap metal into weapons of defiance.
Stay with me. You're going to be okay.
Lila, her spirit unbroken, tended to the wounded, her words a balm on their battered souls.
They won't get past us, not today.
Jackson, a steadfast wall of protection, held the line, his courage unwavering.
Come on, you monsters, let's dance.
Sophie, her agility unmatched, became a whirlwind of defiance, leading the undead on a deadly dance. The battle was fierce, a symphony of clashing metal, guttural growls, and desperate cries. They fought with everything they had, fueled by their shared will to survive, to see the dawn of a new day. And as the dust settled, as the silence descended upon the ravaged battlefield, they emerged battered but not broken. They had survived. Dr. Monroe's serum, a beacon of hope in a world consumed by darkness, offered a chance for a new beginning. The road ahead was long, fraught with uncertainty. The scars of the outbreak ran deep, a constant reminder of their brush with annihilation. But amidst the ruins, a glimmer of hope flickered. The rebuilding had